Peace, kings and queens, guys and goddesses. Look how cute my hair is, y'all. I just washed it and it's just air drying at the moment until I figure out what I'm gonna do with it. But I look like Shirley Temple. It's so cute to me. The little fro. The little Bobby fro. Period. But y'all know we're gonna talk about it because we need to talk about it because it has to be discussed. And one popular belief about healing that I can never get with it just makes literally no sense to me. The misconception of I don't care and I don't give a fuck. Y'all, straight up, I care. I care so much. It's beautiful in my personal opinion. In fact, I do believe me caring started my healing journey because I learned the importance of caring, if that makes sense. And when I didn't care, I can when I reflect, I can see the difference between when I didn't care and now that I do care. When I didn't care, I was accepting and allowing just fucking anything for myself, any and everything. And no, and not even just for me, but even for my children, staying involved with people, places, and things that I had clearly outgrown and needed to be removed. My depression was so real because I had convinced myself in my head that I did not care, when everything else in me was trying to really get me to see how much I actually cared and why caring mattered. I didn't really understand. My life was so hard. It was so hard. It was so heavy. Wow, all this felt so misunderstood. I'm gonna do my best not to cry, but I might. Just let y'all know, because y'all know I'll be crying. And I was okay with being a chameleon and blending into shit and just to fit in instead of being comfortable in my own skin. And now, y'all know it'll never happen again. But like, to struggle with being your most authentic self because you are convincing yourself that you need these people for support, and it doesn't matter how you feel or what happens and things like that. And this is what not caring looks like. Like, it's different. It's so different. I was an enabler. I lacked heavily in so many things, even the titles that I possess, such as a friend or a mother. And I do believe that I've spoken on this in another video, but I even care about, like, like the distance that I had to place between myself, other people, places, and things. It's not, I'm not impenetrable, or I'm not just super cold-hearted or anything like that. I am still fucking sensitive. I would be a liar. I would be the biggest fucking liar in the world if I ever said that I didn't want a close family dynamic for myself and my children, from my mother's side and my father's side. Like, these are things that I actually, like, envision for myself. Like, this closeness and support and love. But eventually I had to understand why I can't have that in an unconditioned, emotionally regulated or accountable world of all people I hold dear to my heart. Listen, it might have happened if these things were possible, but I had to grasp the importance of healing for myself, but also for, like, the people around me, for us to be able to be together. And this is not the world that I live in yet. I will say it because I have the highest hope for humanity. It's gonna happen. Slowly but surely it's happening. It's already happening. But anyways, and I would be a liar if I ever said that at times the loneliness of this journey doesn't kind of make me want to reconnect or even fall back into old habits. But because I have grown to care so much, I really do understand why I cannot. I make the conscious decision not to. Caring is one of the most underrated superpowers we have. How people treat us should matter. How they make us feel should matter. How we feel in certain places, that should matter. How things affect me, how things affect you, anybody, it should matter. Pretty much, if I'm being completely honest with y'all, pretty much everything that should matter matters to me now. And as the fuck it should, I don't know. And it should for everyone else, because it makes a difference. It literally reconstructs your whole life. And that's what healing is about. I would like to let y'all know that it took so much work for me to be able to acknowledge and accept this. I even care about the way people speak about me, and it even hurts my feelings at times. I just no longer allow things to disrupt my peace. That's a power that I've taken back that I will never do away with. Even when it comes to things people say, I know better than to take things personally now. And that's a very big difference to me too. I have learned the power of projection, and it's very unfortunate to me that others cannot identify projection, in themselves. It breaks my heart for real, because I see greatness in others. I see so much potential in others. But I've learned that I can't rely on potential, especially if people don't see it in themselves. My journey has taught me that, or the significance of not caring. I can reflect on it and see when I just simply did not care. And these are two totally different things and mindsets and places. And I'll never find myself in that mindset again. You will never catch me talking about I don't care. Ooh. Ooh. Because I care, baby. I sure do care. And the more I learn to care, the more I heal, the more I grow, the better decisions I make for myself. Before receiving this download, I've never really even reflected on why I always stated that I care until now. And damn, I was crying when I was receiving this download, and I can cry now because shifting my mindset even in this way has brought me so much peace and strength and love and gratitude. And healing doesn't make you feel less, in my experience. I feel so much more than I ever have, if I'm being completely honest with y'all. And I love that for me. And I want this for everyone. When you stop suppressing and allow things to flow, it's the most beautiful fucking thing in the world. I promise you. Even the undesirable feelings and emotions, because it highlights your growth. All of the changes that you made to better yourself. So when healers or shaman or spiritualists or tarot readers, or these people who are claiming to be in heavy spirituality, when they are pushing this narrative that, oh, you don't give a fuck, oh, you're basically saying that you don't care. No. When you start setting boundaries, it's because you care. When you start moving differently, it's because you care. When you are removing things, people, and places and things that just you have outgrown, it's because you care. And you should. And that's a good thing. It's a beautiful and a powerful thing. And it's just like with this misrepresentation, this misconception being pushed, this narrative is so dangerous because it's doing the exact opposite of what the hell you really is pushing, the opposite of what you really should be doing. You should care. It's very important to care. I don't care who you are. That's literally what healing is about. Like I can't even wrap my head around this, how big this misconception is, because like, I just want y'all to just sit with it, think about it, and yeah, y'all be safe, because the information that be pushed, it sounds good, but we got to remember, everything that sounds good is not good. Keep caring. I love y'all.